It's time for Rosalia versus the world. How well can our flying hero fare in the DLC, where we basically try to super buffer to see if we can beat all 4 stages of the DLC. Rosalia only has 2 skins at the moment, and neither really have good starter artifacts, so just gonna pick Rosalia's base skin that gives pin cushion, so Monkey Aces can pin stuff now. You probably know the drill by now, but if you haven't, one Monkey Army gives double damage on Rosalia in every category, and Battlefield Commission gives her XP for popping stuff. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but given Rosalia is very versatile, I think with proper usage of her and good artifacts, we can get it done. First things first, at the starting campfire, recruit to see if there's any support monkeys. No. Well, here's the thing. At the starting campfire, there's nothing else I can do. I don't want to upgrade this thing, so I'm low-key just going to re-roll again, and it was worth it. Primary training is a godsend. More range for Rosalia and Pierce, and attack speed. Definitely worth 3 tokens. Now, her early game still doesn't look super-duper reliable. This is how she looks with basically no other stat bonuses other than the one Monkey Army head start. So one thing's for sure is I think I'm definitely going to focus on a lot of attack speed. More attack speed makes her laser attack do more utility, which I think I could certainly use. Also Black Bomb Power. First chest, what are these dog water choices? Second chest, what in tarnation are these choices again? No direct stat bonus, but I think I just got to give myself extra starting cash. Pretty much no shot in hell I'm ready for this Blastopolis mini-boss, but I'll try anyway. Shouldn't really be surprised that Rosalia until level 10 doesn't do anything to bosses. I will get, I guess, a quickening, and I'll see which of these. Well, okay, the laser is a purple attack, so we have to switch to grenade. And grenade does 8 damage per shot. Amazing. Well, again, if you can just make it to 9, I'll be happy with that. Maybe the scatter missile can... okay. It chunks decently. That makes it so that 9 is going to, I think, easily happen. I also got a Desperado so I can buy Deadeye. I need to give more range while Rosalie does not have Flight Boost, because I can only move her as far as the platform allows me. So, like that, for temporary more range. And here's 9 right about now, so do I even try going for rare? I don't think so, but I'll just see how high I can get. Probably not that high, because I don't do that sort of stuff. Just a measly 14 we can come up with. Finally a thing, but it's not even that good. 7.5% damage overall. I don't want to get this thing that makes my monkey slower. I'd rather avoid that. Another pretty bad draw. Best thing is Confuddling Spelling, which Rosalia does stun balloons with her Scatter Missile, but that's obviously not to be relied upon for, say, bosses. But it's not nothing, at least. It's not worth upgrading any of those artifacts, so instead, we found ourselves an Alchemist buff. Wow, more garbage. I guess it'll be no more please. Not sure what I'd ban, but wow, not a good starting draw so far. Finally, our first speed upgrade, Squadron Together for 17%. And then at the campfire, I can instantly make that 26. Let's go. Huge value here with Discord Rare, 30% damage and 60% Pierce. Rest Tile will upgrade Unspoken Heroes for a wee bit more damage. End Stage Merchant, finally some good choices. 11% attack speed, ability cooldown, 17% attack speed. Both of which can still be upgraded a decent amount. Here are stats coming into Stage 1. Now, note that this does not include the Village and Outbuffs, which I can get more attack speed and CDR from. Map is usually... oh, what the hell? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect shoots to be a possible, like, Stage 1 option, but I guess if it's considered intermediate, I can see why it was lumped into the clump. So, an extra 15% CDR with this, with a tier 4 outbuff. Everything else is pretty much useless. Apparently I realized, or I just learned that Pin does not work on Ace because of one Monkey Army. If it does no damage, it's donezo. I'll save my money in case I need it for, oh god, the balloons are also 4x speed on this side. I think I just want to end it all here. Okay, I gotta restart, but what the hell? I think I gotta forego damage early game just to defend these balloons here. Yeah, on on the odd rounds. Then we can defend Vortex, because the balloons aren't SPD. Just brutal. Now, I'm also thinking, or it looks like the Discord artifact might hurt me. The Discord artifact makes projectiles, well, not have coordination, and it seems like that's causing me to miss some shots here, so maybe it wasn't worth getting. Uh-oh, but I couldn't pass up 30% damage, you know what I mean? That's a lot. Holy crap, I can't take this, man. Don't tell me I have to actually dump Discord. That's insane. Like, because, like, losing 200 lives is just not good for the first round. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna keep retrying until I end this round with not 100 lives leaked. If I'm above 350, I'll take it. There we go. Okay. Now it's go time. I mean, even in just the one round there, Rosalia did decent damage. Also, I'm hoping that this Rosalia spot does not get stunned by Vortex. I think it's far enough away that there's only a small area where it could be stunned, like over here. Otherwise, we're good. I'm saving Flight Boost because, well, I need it. Saving all ability is just, again, just making sure it doesn't get stunned. And perfect. No stun, except, so rather than damage, we want attack speed, so it's just more reliable. So I'll take another 7% here. And, oh god, Fortified Ceram's leaking. Sucks to say, but this is our best round 12 so far. Ability? Are you kidding me? How do I still leak there? How? I'm gonna need to use this again. Oh, this might be a stun. Okay, no stun, no stun. It landed on Alka in the village, but I think I can survive that. I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until I get, I mean, I feel like maybe Super Monkey Storm is a good get out of jail free card. Yeah, I'll use that. I think it's worth getting. Plus, it's like a 2,000 damage nuke, so once we're near 2,000, then yeah, I'll just use it to finish off Vortex here. Rosalia's damage is actually massive, or Vortex Tier 1 just has very little HP. If we can beat this before it hits around 14, then we know we got it. You know what? Double SMS. Wait, just check this out. Oh, wait, one of them just gets me... okay, I underestimate how much damage Super Monkey Storm did. Is it 4,000? Either way, that's OP. And that was, like, despite being a challenging Tier 1, I liked it. Means I gotta prep better for the next tiers and prepares me well, rather than giving me a false sense of security of, say, giving me, I don't know, spot hits or something like that. All I'm saying is it could be worse. 1 of 4 done. Stage 2, we're forced to take really, really long paths. This is the longest map in the game. Definitely a left path, though, because there are so many Sparklings. 3 versus 0. So we should have plenty by the time we get to Lunaris there. Starting off, overwhelming synergy, 17 to 26. Chest 1, great pull, primary quickening. Trouble on the second balloon encounter. I can't beat Ravine. So I'm actually going to have to use a skip here, but that's okay. The goal is 12, 27, 37 respectively for another mini Blast Bopos. We'll see if we have what it takes this time. Things certainly look a lot better already, and I'm just going to use the Alchemist to beat the random reds and blues getting through here, while Rosie just focuses down the most important stuff. Now, while Rosalia is a lot stronger, I still don't think we have enough to get to 27, unless, again, we can somehow unlock level 10, and then get a kinetic charge, but it's not looking good, even though there is still plenty of track length. I also need Flight Boost so that she can actually reach. Never say never, I guess. We can still clutch it, but... oh yeah, Blast Populus reduces cooldown, so... now that means even less uptime, where we can actually attack Blast. I'm waiting for Flight Boost, but I can't get... I don't have time to use it. There we go. I think it's too late, though. Yeah, GG, guys. It just takes too long to get a Flight Boost up again. But that's okay. We got something out of it instead of nothing. That's the motto we gotta take away from every of these minigames here. We're now rewarded with Heroic Edge. Sure, I'll take it. 3 amazing choices for the legendary encounter. As much as I want more attack speed, I think this is probably more useful. I might need CDR more than attack speed, actually, because having more scatter missiles, more flight boost means I don't have to keep swapping between weapons, because both weapons right now have big weaknesses. Like, say for purples here, I gotta switch back to the grenade, but then the grenade doesn't hit, you know, zero bone, so I gotta switch back to this. So now can you see why having faster ability cooldown, aka permanent fly boost, means I just have to press the button, and I don't have to keep swapping back, and I also get both weapons I want, so more damage essentially. IMO worth. Another legendary chest gives us slower is harder legendary for 30% damage. Another legendary encounter is sadly no stat bonus, but I think Battle Cat's a good utility. They don't get affected by the one monkey army, so they can actually do damage and utility for ya. A boring Elise cache for the minigame. There should be an easy legendary if you just use Rosalia. And the usual gang. Primary training, 320 outbuff, and get this. Buying this puts me $18 shy of, like, losing the legendary. That is tight, but with the quick leveling, that's gonna be more than enough for just 10 more rounds here. Also, let me use my normal, please. I'm gonna ban a wizard monkey. But get this, don't use the second charge, because I can swap out that artifact for tokens. Whereas if I ban one more tower, it's gone forever. And now another big fat 30% damage buff from that least cash legendary. I think mini bosses are still impossible to get legendaries on, but we'll see if we can get 37 on Underground Phase here. So here we go. Her laser attack already doing massive amounts of damage. Again, I did pick up a lot of like 30% since the last mini boss, so I actually do expect to get a rare here. By the way, I'm also going to focus damage when it comes to picking the every 5 attacks, because, again, I don't need more CDR. I already have basically a perma-flight boost, although I don't even have level 7 yet. Regardless, you know what I mean. Damage, damage, damage is the way to go here. 15%. And now we got level 7. Let's keep running it. Come on, 27, there we go. And we just got the kinetic charge. I don't know if this is too late to get it, but we'll see how much this chunks. I don't know if the kinetic charge can blast through layers, because if it doesn't, then that'd be concerning. And I think I just saw there, yeah, it detonated, but at like 1 HP. So that was kind of ugly. I guess it's more useful for, say, the each boss. Or actually, no, I think it detonates after each, like when it hits 0 HP, the kinetic charge just doesn't detonate at all, so it's really bad against mini-bosses, noted. Because of that, there is absolutely no way we could that we can get 37 on this. Although we were so close to greatness, let me just say. I also hate to keep losing damage, but I really can't pass up on this because it is my only damage bonus. Fourth and final minigame for this one stage, and it's a timed race, yay. I love being time efficient, so this is perfect for me. Obviously, switch to the grenade attack, and we'll start with 5 rounds instantly. Scatter missile, 7 rounds. F it. Yes, I am that greedy, or that confident. We have like, what, almost 10x damage now? So I think I have a reason for being that confident, yeah. You know what? Every round. Yep. It's just stage 2, but I genuinely believe we can do such things. I mean, given what you're seeing right now. Am I wrong? I used a kinetic charge, and I think it's just gone, because we blasted the BFB from that immediately. And there is level 20. Please, Rogue, please keep giving me these mini races. Preferably a timed one, because it's always satisfying just being able to send every round out at once. And this is going to be just above 1 minute. Probably sub 1 minute if I just, like, sent every round immediately. Alright, good sign there. And, okay, this is kind of scary. Remember, I already have Discord that makes my projectiles be very wonky, so having it be even wonkier may not be worth the trade-off for all that extra damage or attack speed. I don't know. I believe I need more attack speed, so at the legendary campfire, let's upgrade Squadron together. Let's exchange all of our junk for the following: 16% damage, 8% attack speed ability cooldown, and accuracy. I don't know if Hawkeye overrides the inaccuracy of the other ones, but I'm just praying they do. I probably should know that by now, given how much Rogue I played, but eh. One final campfire, I think it's worth it to get 10% more attack speed here, and that's it. the end of this really, really long-ass stage with these being our new updated stats. Yeah, quite a jump from Tier 1. And it's gonna be a breeze because we got a Doors Temple. Regardless, it's not just about Stage 2, it's also about for the future stages, so... having picked up so much along the way means we have a lot more leniency for the future. Anyway, want to see how quickly this dies? We have perma flight boost, so I'm just not going to be afraid to just spam it off cooldown. And spend whatever money into Rosalia, because what else can I buy? Right, I guess I said I could do a Battle Cat. I'll do 2 of them. And you know what? Transform them now, while we're at our weakest. 1 and 2. And again, not really much more to say here. Oh, right. I want to use Kinetic Charge. I wonder if that scales with the damage, or if it's still capped at a flat amount. Oh. Let's not tie to all the ceramics. Hopefully you have Pierce for that, right? Yeah, I think we got the Pierce for it, and I think that answered my question. I don't think Kinetic Charge is capped. That was like, what, 30,000 damage? I'm pretty sure it usually is a max of 10k, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that. But that's what we're talking about. The power of the Kinetic Charge means I think we'll be fine against final bosses. Once again, though, we should get rid of Essence of Bloons because it actually nerfs our hero if it's tier 4 and above, which it is. So exchange that as soon as I can, and GG. And now shoot me, we got a really long map. But again, that's fine. Elite phase, you gotta prepare for the worst case Ontario here. We'll get things started with a small stat bonus, 8 to 11 on quickening. First legendary counter is complete dog water. So we'll exchange this as soon as we can. Chest, 8% attack speed. Mini blast, we've got a goal of 40 on the longest map. Sounds doable, but note, this is also the boss where half of Rosalia's damage just does not work at all. That's why I picked a village for my first thing, because I'm gonna get a Mib. Mib is probably the best thing to get, because, well, as I said earlier, can actually make your lasers start doing damage now. Did take us until kill 17 to afford it, but now, watch as she rock and rolls. Or not actually, because max heat is still annoying. I think I just realized now that once Blast Populace like hits the elite version at, I believe, kill 20, he'll spawn these spewing... He didn't spew all these rocks earlier. I think every 10 kills it like adds 1 extra target to stun. And because it keeps hitting Rosalia, I can't really get Flight Boost to work on all of like the whole track, so never mind. We're not gonna actually hit 40. Nor is Kinetic Charge gonna do much, because it will... Yeah, I think Blast Ball just eats up any Sticky Bomb buff, which Kinetic is counted as, so yeah, I'm just gonna give up. We got the rare at least, or did we? Wait. I think it's 30, right? No, it's not over yet. Oh my god. Okay, let's just get to the finish line here, and we can call it a day, right? Or do I need to call in the help of a Battle Cat here? My god. This was way too close for comfort. But again, final bosses will be easier, trust me. Not like we got anything useful anyway, I'll just get added preservatives. 2 chests, first we'll pick up Slow and Steady Rare. And then we'll nab Abundant Choices, that's pretty good. Small attack speed upgrade at the Campfire. Nothing good at the End Stage Merchant, but again, I do have to get rid of Essence of Bloons. Like, no matter what, so I just took some free monkey money, and I guess some Pierce at attack range. As if that will ever really matter. But it all comes down to the map. I feel like even with a hard map, we should be able to do it. But it's not a hard map, so we're good. So I'm very curious to know, how close would this have been if it was a hard map? Let's take a look at Rosalia's DPS here. By the way, one thing I've noticed is that there are a hell of a lot more crits than what seems like should be advertised. Like, the Unspoken Heroes is a 1 in 20 chance to crit, but you feel like you're seeing more crits than what should be a 1 in 20. My guess is that each individual balloon being hit has a chance to crit, so that's why so many show up, rather than like the whole attack itself. Although again, I could be wrong, and looking at this progress, I feel like we probably would have been able to handle a decently tougher map than this. And now we'll drop Kinetic Charge. But again, it doesn't soak through with Shield Layer, so maybe I should have waited. waited for the shield to die first, because, yeah, that was not as efficient as versus a Bloon Arius. This will be good, though. Let's put it on now. And there is. Giant chunk off of the shield there. Beauty. And Rosalia, by the way, is only at level 12. I repeat, level 12. I think it's safe to say we have officially beaten Rogue Legends. Well, there's still one more stage, but again, if we were able to beat the hardest boss this quickly, I think there's not much more to see, really. Don't know if I would say the strongest hero we've done with One Monkey Army so far, but definitely up there. Maybe even the top 3. Final boss? I mean, it doesn't really matter, but sure. We'll take a Dreddy. Starting Campfire will do another small quickening boost. We'll take things light with just a 12% attack speed boost at the first merchant. And I'm glad we can show off Rosalia one last time at the mini timed race. 233 is the goal, and I know for sure this time we can literally just send out every single round at once and survive. It's only 15 rounds after all. Would have been peak if we were able to send up to, I don't know, around 47 or something like that. Anyway. There it is. All of it's out. Scatter Missile now. And a Flight Boost. And now that we got the grenade attack working, it's all over for the balloons. Another Scatter Missile. I probably should focus strong. Just because the ZMG is going to take the longest to break down. But, I mean, I guess now that everything is out of the way, should only take 1 second to take down that Zomga. And let's see. What's our final time going to be? Clearly a sub 1 minute. It's really dependent on how long the round actually lasts. And it seems like, yeah, takes about a minute for all the balloons to come out. Can't really get much faster than a 54.15, can ya? And with that, we're rewarded with another 30% extra damage. Hell yeah. At the final chest, we gotta, I guess, start setting Rosalia on close with Primal Instinct. And damn, no more stat bonuses at the final merchant, because I guess we picked up a lot of them already. But for fun, I think we can see what Quantum Leap does with Rosalia at, you know, the final thing. Guess I'll pick up some monkey money and some rogue XP while I'm already here, and that's it. These are our final stats heading into Stage 4 Dread Bloon. Pretty decent, I would say. Yes, we call 40 X-Boss damage here, just decent. And the map is actually a pretty tough one, but thankfully it's the slowest boss, so it doesn't matter. We have so much excess cash that I'll, screw it, just remove the trees for 4k, and I still have 15k left over to buy one extra level. The rest can come naturally. Let's just not waste any more time, and bring on T4. Leak some lives there at the beginning. Let's use a Scatter Missile now. How much damage does that do? Oh, good. No. I gotta put it back in first here. Or I guess, remember, close gives more attack speed, but is it really worth it? I'm gonna guess right now the difference between first and close is pretty much nothing. Although, Rosalia will kind of target the balloons closer to the bottom than Dread Bloon, because I placed her low. That's a my bad, but on the right side, we don't really need her to attack. If we really just use a Kinetic Charge, we'll get damage in naturally. But I guess, again, the damage Kinetic Charge does is based on how much Rosalia does, so I guess that's why I didn't really chunk that much. Okay, this time we'll put her back on strong. Maybe back to first occasionally, but otherwise mostly strong, and we'll see how much it can do. Again, I don't think it goes through a layer, so that was kind of a waste. And oh my god. I don't think we should worry about Dread Bloon too much then, until it's like, you know, back in the intersection. Right now, we're just risking losing it all, just to get damage in a little bit earlier. But who doesn't want to see balloons die earlier? You know what I'm saying? Another Scatter Missile, another Kinetic Charge, and there's halfway right about now. Another one. Oh. More lives lost. I keep being greedy putting it on strong, but I can't help myself. And the final one. And as I told you, we were already overkill for Rosalia by the end of Stage 2, so this result is not a surprise. Well, I am impressed by how she did better than a lot of other heroes that I did in this test that I thought were Probably a little bit more damage-oriented than Rosalia. Not gonna name names, but yeah, you can connect the pieces together. Either way, fun run, and if you do want to see more like this, then, well, again, I got a big old playlist over here, where at this point, I think I've pretty much done almost every single hero. So make sure, if you're curious about a specific hero, check that out. Click here for more, and bye-bye.